What's up, everybody? Today we're doing something a little different than we usually do. We're going to be talking about the best mode in all of Rocket League. And yes, I am talking about free play. I have golds, silvers, bronze, champ 1s. Everybody asking me how to get better at this game, which is a little bit of a double-edged sword question. Because I could say, oh, I just grinded rank and I got better. But it's not true. Unfortunately, you have to put a little boring work into it. So today we're here to talk about what you can do in free play to make you better. So the first thing I'm going to have you do, we're going to ignore the ball for a little bit. So first thing I want you to do is go into settings. And then go to this little tab here, unlimited boost and free play. Turn that off. And then the next thing I want you to do is just go around the map. Well, maybe not that entirely, but just see what you can do with how much boost you have. So with 100, you can do a lot, but it does run out fast. Now, instead of grabbing hundreds, I want you to start jumping and finding a good way, a good pathway is really what I mean, to grab as much little pads as you can. Because what this does is allow your teammates, so say you grab these pads, you have 48 boost here. With here, you can do anything with 41 sec. Just have 46 is the same thing. Alright, so here, you can do everything with 48 boost. Hell, for blocking any goal, say it's in high, double jumping, and wasting 10 boost is all it takes to block all of net. Now, another thing when practicing on defense at least, is practice being comfortable on these walls. These walls are probably some of the most important things in this game. Practice drifting on them, practice jumping off them, and going for shots off mid. Even if there's not a shot, just practice coming off the wall and figuring out how much boost it takes to do anything. Boost control is probably one of the most important things in this game because a lot of goals are scored because people... Okay, for example, teammates in the lower ranks, I find, are calling no boost when they have 43 boost. You can do anything with the 43 boost. For example, one sec. Let's ignore this. Let's ignore this. Can do a whole ceiling shot. Now, I didn't score it, but that's the next video. Alright, so now that we got you practicing boost control, and after you practice that for a little bit, next thing I want you to do is actually a little bit out of free play. First thing I want you to do is find the car you're most comfortable in. Now, for me, it's just the Octane. I've tried every single car in this game, and I can't. Dominus is too flat and big. Every Dominus style car, same thing. I feel like I'm driving a piece of paper that gets caught in the wind. Tried the Breakout. It's not terrible. Just for me. But everybody has their own style of play, own style of doing things. And my style of play just, I can't use big cars. Hell, there was a time I thought I was going to main a Scarab. Because it's nice, small, but I couldn't exactly get a ceiling shot in it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've scored it, but I couldn't get the control down. So, I'm here with the Octane like every other basic person. Tried the Fennec, I it's maddening too top heavy for me. And by top heavy, I mean if you jump and kind of air roll, you can feel where all the weight in the car is. But that's just me. I like a well-rounded car, which is why this little baby is mine. But everybody's going to have their own personal preference. So it is important you find and practice with the car that makes you feel most comfortable. Now, back into the settings, a lot of people, what they do is find a pro and copy their camera settings. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you're comfortable with them, then by all means, go ahead. For the longest time, I used Squishy's camera settings. But a couple weeks ago, everything just seemed a little stiff to me. So what I did is I marked the stiffness all the way down, but with no resistance. I didn't like it. So I found myself at a nice 30, not exactly half, just about a quarter stiffness, but a lot of people like that resistance, so you got to play with it. Angle is all optional. I haven't written these down, so I'm not gonna mess with them too much. But angle, you can see it through the sides here, or not. Oh, because I'm jumping. But the angle makes a huge difference. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess I have them in a video now, so. Okay, yeah, I can mess with them. Swivel speed is all about how fast your car rotates. Well, your camera rotates when you're doing different things. So, I mean, that's optional. If you don't like fast, it's not a big thing. It's not a setting that'll get you to Grand Champ. Just makes you feel comfortable. And then the field of view. Everybody thinks 110, which you kind of want all the field of view you can get in this game. I completely understand it. Really, the only reason to come out of 110 is if you're a ones player. But distance can vary anywhere from, I'd say anywhere from 260 to 310 is probably the most comfortable, and that's just kind of extending those out. Height is completely optional. I like mine down in the bottom where I can see where I have to look up. But, I mean, if you wanted to raise it, you don't even have to barely see your car. I can't play like this. It's terrible. Anyway. I think I had that at 90. Yeah. Anyway, those are just two things. Getting you as comfortable as possible with this game is the only way you're going to feel right when playing it. So, anyway, we're going to move on to another key thing. And mechanic. I didn't mean to say thing. That's my bad. Is how your ball reacts to getting hit by the car. A lot of people just come into free play and whack the ball and don't really pay attention to how everything's reacting, but what the ball is just doing. But say you go for a clear, for a big clear, and you just let your car roll out. No, you want to try and find a way to stick with the ball. Is pretty much what I mean. Like, always keep control of your car and always keep control of your ball. Just figure out how everything reacts. The best way, keep control. And a very easy way to do that is not to do anything I was just doing and actually try dribbling. Just dribble around the map for as long as you possibly can. Pick up some pads. Because dribbling isn't really that hard. The only hard part is going for a flick. Which I can do ceiling shots, flip resets, double touches, all the fun stuff. What I can't do is a flick. Well, okay, at least an interesting flick. Nope, I can't even flick. Anyway, just practice dribbling the ball, learning how to control it. Best thing you can do for your teammates. And yeah. Come on, we got that. All day. Now, don't get me wrong. Free play is almost the perfect mode in this game. The only reason it's not is because it doesn't teach you a couple other things. Now, I'm not saying spend every waking moment in free play, which, I mean, isn't a terrible idea, but you have to play the game as well. Yeah, you have to learn rotation, what happens during a 50-50, when to challenge for those 50-50s, when to let a teammate go for it. There are a lot of things free play can't teach you. Now, it's not bad, but this mode will bring out the best player in you. Now, I'm doing a couple how-to videos, like on how to do a ceiling shot that'll come out. I haven't decided if the same day of this video or the day after. Probably the day after, though. Do flip resets, but you don't exactly need those mechanics to be better. But what a lot of pro players don't tell you when they tell you that you don't need the mechanics is that learning those mechanics actually teaches you a lot about boost control, placement, ball control, car control. Even if you don't learn the shot, it teaches you a lot. So we're gonna have a couple of those videos coming out. I don't know about a flip reset. I'm not good enough with it. Here, I'll show you why maybe not a flip reset video yet. Yeah. That's why not yet. Now, the last thing I want to talk to y'all about as a community is this. A lot of people asking me when I tell them free play, but I get really bored. How can I not get bored? The only thing that's gonna keep you bored out of free play or practicing of any kind is you have to have a goal. If you don't have a goal for this game, like you want to get better to play with your friends, you want to be the greatest GC of all time, but it has to be a real goal you believe in to actually drive you hard enough to actually want to do it. Because if you don't have the goal, then you're just playing to play. I mean, yeah, this video would be really helpful if you still wanted to get better, but you wouldn't have enough drive for you to complete anything. You'd go around the map collecting boost pads for about 10 minutes and then be like, whatever, I'm just gonna go play ranked. I feel like I got better. Which you can't learn boost control within a matter of an hour or two. That's just not how it works. What this game highly relies on is muscle memory and just the common sense. No, common sense isn't the right word. I'm not a psychologist. But just have the feeling down of going around these pads, picking them up, as I'm doing it with 100 boost. Because you only need like 6 or 7 pads to have 100 boost. One sec, let's see. Alright, from 0. 1, Okay, so you need 9. I thought every 12. Never mind. Moving on. Alright. So, no, I just went over all the main points. Boost control, car control, your best car, your best settings. How not to stay bored. Ball control, car control. That's really everything you need for this game that you can practice by yourself. I mean, sure, you have the other training options, like the custom training, the striker, goalie, aerial. They're all nice, but it's nothing you set up by yourself and figure out how to do on really your own terms. So, best thing you could do is just training mode and do the best you can do. Just keep practicing. Alright, now for the unfortunate event, because Rocket League doesn't like its console players, I'm going to talk to the PC players for a second. Alright, so for all the PC players out there, the best thing you can do for yourself is download Bake's mod. This is possibly one of the best things you can do for yourself. Like, for example, if you want to practice air dribbles, damn, it's got a mode for that. That's weird. Anyway. Oh god. I know it has like a redirect training, everything like that. I don't know. They're not sponsoring me for this video, so I'm not going to go over every little detail of it. Wait, what's it? Wall hit mode. I don't know. I haven't really played. Alright. But this mod has a lot of good training options, as well as being able to have alpha boost, which is possibly the best thing we can get. Another thing you can do is I've put up a couple videos myself. Best thing you can do is get those workshop maps working for you, like the I don't know, I've downloaded a couple meme ones. Me and my friends thought we were gonna play at one point. Aerial training, dribbling challenge. You'll never see me do a video on that because I can't dribble for the life of me. Lethamir's Giant Rings, which was the latest one I did. Hornet's Nest by DMC. All great workshop maps that'll help you get better at this game. And they're fun. Which means you don't really need a goal for that. But yeah, so essentially, if you have Rocket League for console, wow, console. You don't have as luxurious of options. That was crap. Anyway. But for everyone as a community, even if you're not adept at using your computer, so you don't want to download Bake's mod, feel like you're going to get a virus, you won't. You won't get banned, anything like that. It's perfectly safe. Because there's no cheating, there's no nothing. It doesn't give you any kind of help except in free play. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to do another video like this. But if not, stay tuned. We're going to do... I have a how to do a ceiling shot video coming out. If I could ever figure out how to dribble, I'll do that. I should have flip resets down enough to do a video on them. I'd say within a week. And we got a bunch of new fun stuff coming out. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will catch you all on the next video. Until then, peace out.